Well, yes, I'm here on Jesse's live stream. I'd like to thank you for joining. It's me, Qui-Gon Jinn. I'm just filling in for a moment. I'd very much appreciative of you coming and watching. But must be going now. Some battle droids to go and fight. Hey everyone, letting the light readjust. How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for tuning in to a streamy. Getting streamy in here. I'm just just a little bit earlier than I was going to tonight, but I thought I'd just jump on anyway. It's already been 12 hours since I did my last live stream. It wasn't on my channel. It was on Blue Harvest Vintage Toys. Did a bit of a live stream. First episode of the Peg Warmers. I was pretty excited about that. It's a little bit bummer that the Pala boys sort of decided to go separate ways and go do their own thing, but that's cool. Where it is that everything's cool there, so it's I'm happy to be part of the crew. Look forward to catching everyone's live streams in the future. It's the more people chatting, it's a lot more fun when there's more people chatting Star Wars and toys and stuff. So I'm excited. Whether depending on how much I'll be a part of it. It was Saturday morning here when I was on the stream at 7:30, but from not next weekend but the weekend after, I'll be working Saturday morning. So I won't be able to join then. So that's a bit of a bummer, but that's right. Hopefully I can schedule other times with the guys and jump on for plenty more live streams with those guys. Hey Jedi Trek, how's it going? How's your weekend going? Easter long weekend. Hope you're getting an Easter long weekend. Matt Mando, what's going on, man? I appreciate you hanging out. And Peter, how's it going? Hope you're all doing fantastically on this. It's Saturday night here for me, so depending on where you are in the world, it's going to be a completely different time. So I've had a pretty full-on day. Had a day out with the wife, which was lovely. Didn't stop me from doing a little bit of a toy hunt. Didn't find anything, of course. So Big W's stores down here had the new archive wave, not the second wave for the year, the Cody Thrawn wave. They had them down to $29. I was tempted to grab another Cody, but I decided against it. But I wanted to do a live stream tonight just because I hit 3,900 subscribers during the week. So actually, it was only yesterday, and it's already climbing close to 3,910. So I really need to get my crap together and organize this Pride giveaway that I'm going to do when I hit 4,000. It sort of plateaued for a little while there, and I thought I might have a little bit more time. Sort of plateaued around the 38.60, I think. It just sort of sat around there for a little while. So I thought I'd have a little bit more time, but then just in the last week, it sort of jumped up 40 odd subscribers. So it's really, really exciting. I've already got a few things I want to give away. I did tease one of them on a stream, but I've got a couple nice little package. I'm gonna get this one going worldwide too. So hopefully I can get lots of people participating in a giveaway. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, what I'm going to do yet, but I'm excited. I can't wait. It's not far off at all until I hit 4,000. It's I'm at 3,907 at the moment. So let me double check that. 3,907. Woo! That's like 3,900 more than I ever thought I'd ever get. When I started this thing 10 years ago. Now, speaking of which, my next Saturday will be the 10-year anniversary of my first video I ever did on YouTube. So it's all sort of coming together for me at the moment. So it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. And I'm just really digging this Qui-Gon. Sorry, I had to start off the stream with this guy because, now that a lot of guys in the States have gotten this figure now. That's their pre-orders have started to roll in from Best Buy. Just this weekend, I've started seeing a lot of people on Instagram getting their 50th anniversary Phantom Menace figures from Best Buy. The review I did for this last week has just gone absolutely berserk. And it's kind of disheartening that it doesn't even come with a robe. But I've had this robe for quite a few years now. It was from Rick Hoare 409, I think it is. I can't remember on eBay. I can't remember. I'm not sure if they're doing any more. But there's so many guys out there that are doing custom robes and stuff and capes for Black Series figures. But yeah, this is if the body got updated a little bit, it would have been absolute gold. But this is still far better than what we had before. And from a lot of comments I'm getting on the video, it's people are just really, really stoked to be able to go out and get a Qui-Gon Jinn figure because they missed the first one. Milky Way Skywalker, congrats. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. What's everyone picked up recently? Has anyone got any cool new stuff? I sort of had a bit of a quiet week. It all sort of came at the start of the week for me. But yeah, I should have Crosshair coming. Crosshair, it should be here on Tuesday, given we've got a long weekend. I was hoping it was going to show up on Thursday, but just, it's probably one more day it needed. It would have showed up Friday. Friday wasn't a public holiday. So I'm really looking forward to Crosshair coming in. I'll have the review up of that as soon as he rolls in. And I think that's it. My 6-inch Boba Fett has apparently 6-inch deluxe Boba Fett has apparently processed through Zing. So hopefully I'll get that phone call next week as well and go pick that up. That's for Star Wars. Congrats on the subscribers, well deserved. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. G'day, Greg. Waiting for my deluxe Boba. Yeah, me too, man. I can't wait for that thing. I'm almost tempted to order a second one, but until they get put back online, because I noticed they've taken it off of. It's still on the website, but they're basically saying they're all sold out now. So they're in the middle of processing those pre-orders so they can get them out, and then hopefully they'll have some left over to go on shelves to go back online, and I may grab a second one. Just one to potentially ruin. But yeah, pretty excited for that Fett. I saw someone today weathering one up on Instagram. It looks awesome. My last one is, I'm guessing you meant burnt. He's due for a new Fett. It's all those sparklers and fire effects that you use in your photographs. You're cooking all your figures, man. Bought 4 Stormtroopers and Bo-Katan. Should be here Tuesday. Nice. More Stormtroopers are always good. I've got 4 of the vintage collection Rogue One Stormtroopers coming as well. So hopefully, I got them through. They came through popculture.com.au. They relisted them. I'm like, now's a better time than ever to grab a few more of those. So yeah, I grabbed 4 more of those to try and, not have an army. I'm not going to army build them, but if I can have a small squad of just those awesome Stormtroopers, I'll be stoked. So I'm looking forward to getting those. Bo-Katan is a great figure. I love that thing. But yeah, the Black Series Stormtroopers, I'd like to grab a couple more of them and weather them up to be remnant Stormtroopers, because it's safe to say we're not getting them here in Australia at all. They put up I watched guys' review of it yesterday, and he had a little bit of a rant, which I always appreciate his rants. he does them well. It seemed like to be honest, I completely forgot about them. They put them online. I pre-ordered them. I pre-ordered a couple of them, so I dropped my $20 for the deposit on both of those figures, and then the listing was cancelled. They've haven't even acknowledged it. The SKU isn't even in their system anymore, but they're still holding people's pre-orders. which is kind of wrong. But yeah, I'm going to go in hopefully when this Boba Fett comes out, and I might just take my deposit off of there and put it straight on the Boba Fett, so at least I'm not so much out of pocket when I go and pick that one up. So it's a bit of a bummer that we didn't get them, but they must have had word at some point that they were going to be getting them, and then boom, gone, no deal. Matt managed to get 4 LOM, Rio, and Marvel Legends Domino and Red Guardian all on clearance. Still waiting for my pre-order Bo-Katan, Qui-Gon, and Ventress. Nice. 4 LOM and Rio. They're great figures. I saw a Dengar pop up on eBay this afternoon. It was 140. No, it was 160 Australian dollars or something. I can't remember. You pyro. I'm weathering them there in stock and pulp culture. Nice. Yeah, I'd love to see what techniques you use when you get around to weathering them. That'll be really interesting. That might give me a little bit of inspiration to jump on and grab them. Grab a couple myself. I only want a couple more. I've got 4 clean ones, which I'm pretty happy with at the moment. So if I can get a couple more to weather up and sort of, I wasn't too flash on that Remnant Stormtrooper. I feel like it was a little bit lazy. Like I was watching Fly Guy's review, and they didn't even put any of that sort of carbon scoring weathering on the back of the figure. Like it's all on the front. They didn't do any on the back. So it is what it is. It was, I'm happy. I'm happy to skip that one now. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Hey, Diablo calling. Zori Bliss Funko Pop. Nice. Zori's cool. I like Zori Bliss a lot. We finally grabbed the Luke, Leia, and Han Endor figures. They're fantastic. Can't afford the Hot Toys version, so these are the next best thing. Absolutely. No, they're fantastic. Those 3 figures just, they're beautiful. Really, really nice figures. Do you have a favorite? Every time I look at each individual figure, I'm torn between which one I like most. I like Han. I think Han is my favorite. But then I look at Luke and I'm like, Luke's pretty great too. And then Leia is pretty fantastic as well. So it's really hard to pick a 3 out of those 3 Endor figures. I'm looking at them right now. I see them right there. I had Luke displayed without the helmet, but I've got the normal Jedi Luke. So I put the helmet back on, and I'm tempted to get another layer as well, so I can take the poncho off and have her in a sort of her general's outfit as well, because that's a really cool look underneath the camouflage poncho. I think that looks great. And I think the belt that holds the robe on, that should fit back on the figure when you take the poncho off. So it should work out quite well, and you can have like a really cool general layer from the Battle of Endor when she's not wearing a poncho. I think that's really cool. Dengar is the last bounty hunter I don't need. Yeah, sort of. I think everyone at this stage that missed out on Dengar, like, it wasn't an easy one to get from the get-go. Like when his wave came out, I can't remember where I got mine. I did get it when it was released, but yeah, it was one of those ones that it was packed like 1 per case, I'm pretty sure. So a lot of people missed that one. And I think most people got their fingers crossed that he will slot into the next archive wave, which would be, absolutely perfect. Great chance to get 4 LOM and Zuckus back out there as well, considering they've done the other 3 bounty hunters in archive already. So, you can sprinkle them out in the next couple of archive waves, get Dengar back out there, get 4 LOM and Zuckus back out there, because all 3 of those figures are fantastic. Weather with sparklers. I got a minty vintage snow speeder to go with retro Luke snow speeder figure. Nice. That's awesome. Like vintage collection or vintage? Vintage or vintage modern vintage? Because I'd love to see a vintage. It's too many vintages. I'd love to see a like a nice nice version of a minty vintage snowspeeder. I've got the vintage collection one from 2010, and that's a great set. I love that thing. But yeah, aside from that, I've just I actually just bought. They popped up on eBay. My wife just messaged me. Oh, fantastic. My wife's doing some painting in the bedroom at the moment, and she's just taken a photo of spilled paint on the floor, but that's okay. It's on the floorboards, and we're about to put vinyl flooring over the top of it, so it's not a big deal at all. I'll just better reply to her. There we go. Yeah, Star Wars Weekly UK. I don't know a lot about them. Saw John from Super Awesome Geek Show. I almost said that wrong. He posted he got the one with the first appearance of Jackson Rabbit, and you know, I just started looking on eBay at these Star Wars Weeklies, UK's. Where is it? But I got them for a really good price. So I picked up 5. They had a lot more, but I sort of picked out ones that I thought had the coolest covers. But there's apparently it's the first appearance of Jackson. He's in the I think Star Wars Weekly. I think that was just like the UK's version, so I'm not sure. But I love some of this artwork. I sort of picked out a bunch of covers that represented that sort of represented all the characters, like all the characters from Star Wars. So there's Obi-Wan Kenobi wearing a purple robes with a red blade. Got one with Luke fighting Vader on the front. One with the droids. And one with Han and Chewie, so I can't wait to get them. Vintage. Nice. I'd love to see that. Yeah, TVC Snowsuiter is super accurate. Yeah, it's almost like the Black Series one is just outstanding, but the Vintage Collection one is just absolutely beautiful. I love that thing. Hey, Tez. You guys did an awesome stream last night. Watched it back this morning. Tons of fun. Had a blast, man. I started watching you guys' live stream back as well, but it's yeah, I've had a busy day, so it might be time for some like late night viewing. When I'm hop into bed, I chuck it on the TV in the bedroom. We don't often watch TV in the bedroom, but you know, might be a good one to kick back and watch later on. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys' stream, and I'd love to join you guys as well for a stream at some point. That'd be great fun. Great chatting with you guys on the couple of appearances I had on Palo Boy. So I'd love to catch up with you guys, and I love the new name. It was so good. Well, I can't even remember what it is now. Universal Shabby Reviews, I think. Shabby. I can't remember now. It will sink in eventually. Trust me. I'm just going to look now. Where is it? Yeah, Universal Shabby Reviews, the live stream. No, I'm looking forward to it. I'd love to catch up with you guys and get you guys on the stream too. So yeah, I just just been kicking it. Yeah, dude, you're always welcome. Have a laugh with the lads. Awesome, man. No, that'd be great. If you got nothing on now, you feel free to jump on with me. I'll be happy to send you a quick link if you're available and you just want to have a chat for a little bit. I'm probably not going to be here for forever tonight, but yeah, if you're keen, Tez, let me know and I'll flick you an invite. You see the newest trailer from the Bad Batch? I did. It's amazing. I cannot wait for Bad Batch. May the 4th is going to be epic. I cannot wait. 70 minutes for a first episode on a Tuesday, and then Friday we're getting another episode. That's outrageous. Absolutely awesome. I cannot wait for Bad Batch. Really, really excited. Yeah, also it's my 3rd wedding anniversary. So I did get married on May the 4th. we made that work. Yeah, it means I'll never forget it. I'll never forget my wedding anniversary because it's on Star Wars Day. Mark, what's going on, man? Hope you've had a good night's sleep. Good night's sleep. I suppose you would have had sleep in between streams. Thanks again for this morning. Sorry I had to bail a little bit early. I worked out that I only had to. I went back and watched the last 10 minutes. I was kind of glad that I only missed out on 10 minutes. So, yeah, enjoyed the last 10 minutes of you guys chatting away. So looking forward to it. It's a working title. We're going to get some ideas out. Awesome. Hey, Mark. Good Tez. Well done last night. Thanks, mate. No, it was this morning for me, but yeah, had a great time. Good chat with you guys. Haven't chatted with Chris before, so that was a first. That was great. What vintage Disney Plus content did you watch first? I watched the holiday special Boba Fett cartoon. That's so cool. I know the holiday special is just complete garbage. But that cartoon, I'll always go back and watch that, and it's so good to sort of see it like in a, sort of semi-restored quality. Like it's better than watching a VHS rip. But yeah, that's it. And then I sort of just scrubbed through the Ewok movies very quickly just to sort of see what the quality was like. I've got them on DVD. It's been a lot of years since I've actually put them in the machine and watched them. But yeah, I only watched the Gendy Clone Wars like a month ago on YouTube, so I can't wait to watch that again. I'd love to put on at work, sad face. I'd be sad face too. Oh, I hope your day's not too bad, man. 3 a.m. and then workman downstairs at 8 a.m. I agree with you. Can't focus on that other than Bad Batch right now. Can't wait. No, I'm the same. It's, it's funny. I was chatting to my wife about it last night. And I said, Bad Batch is coming out on May the 4th. It's like, that's our wedding anniversary, right? And I'm like, yeah, we're going to spare 70 minutes for this. She's like, 70 minutes? Yeah. Hey, the holiday special is special. It certainly is. Do you know if Zing will be getting a Qui-Gon, or do you think eBay is the best bet? I would say that eBay is probably the best bet for us at the moment down here in Australia. It's just because it is a Best Buy exclusive. It's a weird one for America, let alone us down here. Like Best Buy, it's a bit of a strange one. It's a bit like Walgreens when they have a Walgreens exclusive, that Clone Trooper Sergeant that came out last year. We didn't get that one down here at all either, so that was an eBay resort. I'd be happy if they did like limited. Hasbro need to really get on their limited limited exclusives, like maybe say, it's an exclusive at Best Buy for 2 months, but then it's going elsewhere, So if you want to wait and get it elsewhere, you don't have a Best Buy or whatever, then Zing could pick it up and get some down under, but at the same time, we don't have Best Buy. So yeah, I think eBay is probably the best bet. You probably pay a little bit more, but with them coming out now in the States, everyone can find them on robotkingdom.com. Get it shipped straight from Hong Kong, which I think they're in Hong Kong. That might be a good bet too. Just be patient with it and find one for a reasonable price. I paid I'll find out how much I paid for mine. It was way too much, but it was the only way I was going to get it because there's no certainty it's actually going to be released here. So sometimes I do that, but then other figures I'll find really, really cheap. So it kind of balances out. Where are we? Purchases. Hopefully I don't have to scroll too far. A little bit. Yeah, I paid $85 for it, which, you know, that's double retail. You know, it stings. But it is what it is, you know, like, oh, if he wasn't coming out, I would probably try and sell my old one, to be honest. Make, you know, if I could get sort of $25 or $30 for my old Qui-Gon, I'd do it. So I may have to just drop him online because I got no use for my old Qui-Gon now. So I might even include him in a giveaway. I don't know yet. If anyone's interested in an old Qui-Gon, let me know. Just the big boy was back stream this morning. Excellent first episode. Oh, look at that. There's so much love in the community. I love that. So that's the best. Got my Qui-Gon from Robot Kingdom. Yeah, that's the way to go, I think. If you can, you know, the shipping slugs a little bit, but if you can grab like 2 or 3 items and bring that postage down a little bit, considering it's attainable, you know, it's doable. $80 isn't bad at all compared to other exclusives out there. You're right there too. So I'll keep my eyes open. I still have a safe search on eBay. So if one pops up, I'll flick your link on Instagram. Yeah. Obi-Wan Kenobi, hello there. Thanks for joining. Yeah. Give me 2 secs, guys. I'm just Red 5 Designs. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. No worries. Can you do a Black Series collection tour? I can do my best. Let me move some stuff out the way, and I'll pick up my laptop and face it in that general direction. I've got crap everywhere all over the desk. Yeah, it's a bit hard with my laptop. I did do a video of it recently. It's on my YouTube channel. But yeah, that's the Black Series shelf as it stands. And yes, I'm the one that bought 22 Sith Troopers. Well, I bought 20 and I got 2 given to me by my buddy. I've got my custom Palps and Rey. Can I do a Hot Toys tour? Oh. They are on the shelf there. I did sell 2 of my Hot Toys last week. I needed the money. It's hard, but yeah, I had to. G'day, Malcolm. How's it going? How's that for a Hot Toys tour? I sold. I would like to get them. I won't get them again because the prices have gone up. But I sold my last Jedi Kylo and Rey, and I got some pretty decent coin back for them. So you know they had gone up in price exponentially. So I decided there were 2 that I could let go. I still have 2 Reys, and I'd like to get the Rise of Skywalker Kylo Ren when he comes out. So that's pretty much going to be the same figure, probably just a little bit of an improvement, if anything. And I like the look of the Rise of Skywalker Rey head sculpt more than the Last Jedi one and the other 2 Force Awakens ones that I have. So I had to make a little bit of space. Had to make some space, and I had to get some funds to cover some other stuff. So I know my Hot Toys collecting isn't going to be very prominent in the future. It's just I'm just going to be very picky. I do have that Ahsoka. I do have the Ahsoka on pre-order. Looks awesome and amazing. Thanks. Thank you. Have you always had those glass shelves? Is that custom? No, it's it's been sort of a slow work in progress. They're just Billy bookcases from IKEA, and I've been sort of working on replacing the wooden shelves with glass. So, it's a case of every time I go near an IKEA, near IKEA, we only have one here in Adelaide. So I sort of will go and grab, 2 or 3 shelves and, finally replace them all. The middle ones sadly aren't. The middle ones sadly are part of the frame of the cabinet. I'm sure there's a way to take them out. If it probably means rebuilding the entire cabinet and putting the glass shelves in. But the one where I have the throne room there, I've actually painted the top like a gloss black, so it sort of suits the scene for that shelf. So yeah, it's literally just IKEA shelves, Billy bookcases with some glass shelves. And yeah, hopefully there's a few other spots in the room where I'd love to get some glass shelves. It just helps with the light dropping through a little bit better. And I do have some small lights on one of the shelves there that I picked up from a local store, but I'm going to replace them with some decent electric puck lights, hopefully from IKEA as well. Only have 32 Black Series figures. Can't wait to get more. It's addictive. It's a problem. I remember I said in 2013 that I wasn't going to get any. When they announced Black Series, they showed the Luke Skywalker, and I think then they showed the Maul, Sand Trooper, and whatever the fourth one was. It's blanking on me right now. But I was like, no, I'm not giving up on 3 3/4 inch. I'm not getting 6 inch. And 8 years later, there's probably going to be at least 250 figures there, 200 to 250 somewhere around the mark. I mean, it helps that I have I sort of army built first order troopers. So I think I've got 12 snow troopers, 14 stormtroopers, and then duplicates of every other first order trooper. And then I got 20 Sith troopers. So it's, that sort of helps with put the numbers up a little bit. And I do my best to try and get 2 of every trooper as well. So it kind of helps put the numbers up a little bit, but it also makes it damn expensive. Kylo is awesome. He was. I love that Kylo figure, but I will get a better one. And I do have some great Kylo Ren figures. Like I've got my my 3 SH figure arts Kylo Rens there, but they're all 3 of them are freaking amazing. I love those ones. And they space a little bit more, leave a little bit more space. This thing with Hot Toys always improving. They are, and it's incredible. But the prices are also going up on those things. Ahsoka's going to cost me $400, but I wouldn't dream of not buying it because it's incredible. When they do a Hot Toys Ahsoka from Mandalorian, like a Rosario Dawson, all over that one. Adam, what's going on, man? Hey, David. Thanks for dropping by. Got 18-inch Boba Fett Big Figs, The Force Awakens. Nice. That's the big Jack Specific ones. They're cool. I've got... I don't know what size is 18 inches? 18 inches. I think I've got Kylo Ren. I think that's 18 inches. Yeah, I reckon. And then they did a 30-inch one as well. I've got Vader and Inquisitor. But again, couldn't get too many of them because they're too friggin' big. Black Widow. Yeah, it's a nice looking one. Red Leader 1, a lot of changes to my YouTube channels and going back to my original Star Wars channel. All my original videos will be made public again. I'm back, baby. Nice. It's great to have you back, Malcolm. We need 6-inch Millennium Falcon and Ghost Ship. Imagine how big it is. Yeah, I've said this before, and I'd have to sell my car to just to have somewhere to fit it, you know. But I'd love them to do some like environments in the Black Series, like the Falcon cockpit, like just have like a display of that. That would be so freaking cool. Hello, all wonderful chat patrons. It's the glass from IKEA. Yeah, the glasses from IKEA too. They're about, I think they're 10 or 12 bucks here. Go, Mother. It's no just streaming. What have I missed? Just me talking. Yeah, just me talking. Yeah, just talking about Star Wars and Star Wars figures, you know. That's kind of my thing. It's kind of what we do around here. My theory to the Bad Batch, I think Crosshair will betray the Bad Batch. It's kind of looking that way, isn't it? Just from the trailer, like, you know, we're sort of seeing 4 members of the Bad Batch, and Echo's one of them, and Crosshair doesn't seem to be with them all the time. And then seems to be this group of elite troopers, like the Black Series figure, that are all led by someone that looks extremely like Crosshair. So I interested. He could be a very, very interesting character as a villain or a nemesis. Hey, everyone in chat. Army building is nothing I never got into. Wish I did, though. Oh, no, you'd be glad you didn't. Save the wallet. Trust me. I did buy most of those Sith Troopers I got for really, really cheap. You know, stores, I know bulletproofvillain.com.au, you know, they were getting cases of them, and he dropped them half price at one stage. So I just went, mine. And I just grabbed bunches of them. And I'm kind of glad I did. As much as they weren't really that significant in the film, I still love the look of those troopers. If they were white, they would look awesome as well. Like, just the line work and stuff like that, but red, totally badass. Hot Toys Rosario Ahsoka is one I might have to get for sure. That's going to be amazing. I ordered Harrison Dula. I really want to get it for so long. I've already have Kane and Sabine. Ezra is hard to find. Zeb and Chopper is not a problem to get them. Nice. Hera's great. Hopefully you can find Ezra. You know, he was very hard to find the first time. And it seems to be everyone that missed him the first time are jumping on that now with the re-release. So yeah, I hope you find Ezra. Just definitely keep your eyes open. Did a quick pricing on all the Black Series I've bought since October last year at $6,000. Wow. That's quite an effort. I'd hate to think how much I've spent. I don't want to know. Like, I just really don't want to know. Like I said, I bought the Qui-Gon, and that cost me $85 to get it shipped down here to Australia. But yeah, like I said, it's the only way to get him. So eBay exclusive. I'm selling my Lego sets just to get more Black Series figures. Lego's getting more and more expensive. It is, and I've done a lot of the same. I still have probably a big box of Star Wars Lego to go through, and I'll probably just try and sell it as a lot, you know, like try if I can weigh it and sell it by the kilo. But yeah, I've had to sell a lot of Lego. I've kept most of my minifigures. I still have 3 cases of all the minifigures, but to sell all the sets, all the ships, environments, all that sort of stuff, you know, it's kind of been a work in progress. For starters, I don't have space for all the Lego. You know, you buy some of the sizes of the sets. You know, they're not. You know, like you buy 6-inch action figures. You know, they're all going to be like that tall. They're all going to be like that tall, if not a little bit smaller, if not a little bit taller. So you know what kind of shelf space you have to work with Black Series. 3 3/4 inch. You know exactly how much space you got to work with. You've got this, you know, and you know you can manage your collection based around the size of your figures. But Lego, you have one set that's like a small environment. You know, it's about that tall. Then you get a ship that's, you know, a foot tall. So it's really hard to display. I've kept my buildable BB-8, the Porg, the Razor Crest. I'm just sort of looking around the room. The Slave One, the Galaxy's Edge ship that came out last year, the Mandalorian speeder bike set, and just a few other small ones. You know, most of it's in storage, but yeah, just don't have the space. I sold my Darth Vader castle a couple of weeks ago. Essentially made my money back on that, plus a little more. So it's, you know, just didn't have the space for it. And I love Lego. Like if I wasn't doing Hasbro, I could do Lego all day long, and just it's incredible. But yeah, I really need to refocus. I was so close to setting myself a rule last week, where I was like, okay, for the rest of 2021, I'm not buying anything that's not Star Wars, like in terms of action figures. And then I went and blew it the other night by buying I ordered the this is the heavy metal Batman from McFarlane. I think it was so good. I was watching a couple of reviews with the Cycle as well. I'm probably going to get the Cycle at some point as well, because it looks badass. But again, it's I keep breaking my own rules. I'm like, you know, I need to get away. I sold all my Marvel Legends, and then I went and bought the most recent Thanos as well. Love just dabbling in little bits and pieces. Yep, I'm hooked. It's this just so good, man. Like, Black Series is awesome. I love it. They're just so good, so good. To love and collect everything Star Wars is not nice to my money and space, or it's really addictive. It is. It really is. Yeah, you really need to sort of focus on the things you love. You know, for me, it's Black Series. It's 3 3/4 inch. Books and comics, and just the occasional odd thing. Like I've got about 20 odd SH Figure Arts figures, and I bought them within like 18 months. And that was a costly exercise, but I've bailed on the SH Figure Arts. I'm just going to keep what I've got and not add to it, unless it's something that completely blows me away. I've got 3 of the sort of samurai Star Wars figures from Tamashii Nations as well. Same company that makes the SH Figure Arts. Again, I could dive into them with Kylo Ren, Phasma. I saw Apprentice Ewok got Phasma this week. He spoke about that on the stream this morning. But I've got the 3 I really, really like. I've got Vader, I've got a Stormtrooper, and I've got Boba Fett. So I'm probably just going to stick with those 3 unless they come up for a really good price. But yeah, for the most part, it's focusing on Black Series. It's focusing on vintage collection, and then the occasional, you know, I've got a cabinet there with all my like 70s, 80s vintage in it. So I'm on to the last 17. So I've got two last 17 figures. So I need 15 more last 17 figures plus Blue Snaggletooth. So I'm yeah, that's a long-term mission. Anyone you'd like to see in archive? Yeah, I was just talking before about Dengar being, you know, one of the last ones. I think it was Matt Mando sort of saying Dengar's the last one that he needs. I definitely think Dengar would be an absolutely perfect release for that. I also think a cool one to put on a single card for the archive would be Enfys Nest, despite the fact that speeder bike set's still out there. I also think 501st Clone from Phase 2. I think that's a absolute must-have. 4 LOM and Zuckus probably just to round them out. You know, they've done the other 3 bounty hunters. You know, it's time to just finish them up and get them out there. Let the people buy them again. Maybe Bespin Escape Layer would be a good one. That one wasn't easy to get. That was an exclusive and never really came out anywhere else. Same with like Admiral Piet. Just a couple of those old exclusives that you know, they've been out for a few years now, 2 or 3 years. That not everyone were able to get their hands on. There'd be some great figures to put in archive. What is the best Darth Vader 6-inch? The most recent one. It either comes on the 40th anniversary card with Empire Strikes Back. Pretty sure. Yeah, it did. Or the new collector packaging with the, you know, the blue on the side. That is easily the best Vader. Super accurate, super articulated. It's based on the Empire one. Not that there's anything wrong with the New Hope one. I just think sculpt-wise, the helmet on the new Empire Strikes Back one from last year, easily the best. Real estate dictates a lot of collections, and a lot of collections dictate the real estate too in some cases. You know, it's getting to a point where I'm eventually going to have to, you know, we've got a big 2-car garage out the back. You know, it's just a storage, it's a shit heap. All of our rubbish, old furniture goes in there eventually. We're going to have to clear that out. And I'm hoping one day I get to convert that into sort of an outdoor room, turning that into a bigger space for myself. And then, you know, this room will open up to, you know, other stuff for the house. So it's probably a few years off yet, but yeah, I'd love to convert the shed into the garage into a collection room, a Star Wars room with, you know, I'd love to get like a podcasting station, you know, couches, TV set up, you know, somewhere I can have friends over and watch movies, you know, have some friends over and podcast or something like that, anything like that. Just a cool, fun space to hang out. I'd love to have that one day. I look at my collection, even though it's a lot of money, I'm proud of it. That's the main thing. You've got to enjoy your stuff. Like if you're not enjoying it, if you're buying it all and you're not liking it, you've got to be enjoying your collection as well. You've really got to enjoy it. And you know, when it comes time to sort of reorganize and clean up, that's when I sort of get myself frustrated, or, you know, I add something to collection that doesn't really fit and I need to completely readjust the whole room to make it fit. That's when I sort of get a little bit frustrated. But at the end of the day, I sit back and I'm just, you know, I don't drink anymore. I quit smoking like 7 years ago. I've never really dabbled in anything else. So it's a case of, you know, there could be worse things I'm wasting my money on. I've never gambled, never done anything like that. So collecting has been my vice and I enjoy the crap out of it. Love that book of Boba prints. So glad I got one. Yes, I've got the Andy from Holo Chronicles is hooking me up with one. I'm so stoked. I can't wait. He's just come down with the vid, so he's got to wait to get over that before he can get out to the post office and send it down to me. But yeah, I'm stoked when he messaged me to let me know that he's going to send me one. So I can't wait. I love that poster. It's incredible. I can't wait to see it in person. Every time I look at SH Figure Arts, I bail. I just think they're worth 3 times a Black Series figure. You're right. In some cases, they're not. I find that the Count Dooku was really underwhelming. You know, it was great to have a 6-inch Dooku, but when Hasbro dropped theirs, it was apples and oranges. You know, like you pay, you know, it was $40 for a Black Series. It was $110 for the Figure Arts, and the Black Series one blew it out of the water. I'll keep the Figure Arts one. And I'll keep them at the back of the shelf, but in some cases, it's definitely not better. But figures like Farm Boy Luke, just absolutely incredible. The Exile Jedi Exile Luke Skywalker from Last Jedi. Beautiful figure, absolutely amazing. Hasbro haven't even touched that one yet. The Crate Luke, another one Hasbro haven't touched yet, and the figure arts one is incredible. There's 2 head sculpts with that one, and one of them isn't as good as the other, but it's the good stoic looking Luke, and he was pretty much stoic in that whole scene anyway. So, he's a man on a mission, and that figure is pretty awesome, and I'd love to see what Hasbro do with that. If Hasbro can blow them out the water, I'll be super impressed, and I don't doubt that they can do it. So it's definitely possible, because that Dooku was just absolutely beautiful. All I really buy is Black Series, but I just get the new Hot Toys Anakin. Promise myself no other Hot Toys. Yeah, you'd be breaking that promise, I promise you. No, that Hot Toys Anakin is just, it's incredible. I love that thing. It's amazing. I regret not getting it. I'm almost tempted to get the Clone Wars one. But it's a case of it's $400. It's 10 Black Series figures. It's probably 6 months. 4 to 6 months worth of Black Series figures. So I probably won't. But the Hot Toys they are incredible. Yeah, I scrolled too far down. The only Marvel Legends I have is Captain America Gameverse Cap. It's my favorite Marvel hero. Nice. That wasn't a bad figure. It was just apparently the game was pretty crap. Yeah, some of those, the Gameverse Cap looked like a good figure, but yeah, like I said, from all accounts, the game was a bit of a letdown, a little bit rushed, but cool for the figures. Still like to see a Black Series Rebo Band original trio, of course. Yeah, that'd be cool. Sice Noodles. I'd love to see a Black Series Sice Noodles. I don't care either way, like whether it's special edition or original. I don't care either one. Sice Noodles is awesome. I love Sice Noodles. In my vintage cupboard, I have the bust of Sice Noodles. My wife loves Sice Noodles, so it's kind of her thing. I need Orange Stripe number 5 Slave Leia. That would be a good one to redo. But I don't think they're going to touch that anymore, because the whole slave thing's a touchy subject, which I don't get. It's I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole today. So just go with it. Boosh should be a good one to redo as well, like Leia in the Boosh outfit. I recently customized that one, so the legs are a bit shorter and she's actually the right height. And yeah, just looking at her now, that figure is pretty damn good. It would definitely be worthwhile an upgrade on that one. But yeah, Slave Leia could do with an upgrade. It's got all the pin joints. If you do that with pinless joints, it'll be next level figure. It'd be fantastic. I'm rewatching Star Wars Rebels. I love Rebels. I don't have time to rewatch Clone Wars. It's too long since I decided to rewatch Rebels. Trust me, go through the Clone Wars, look up the chronological order, and make your way through that, because yeah, that would be you're missing out on some really good stuff. I know there's not everything in the whole series is fantastic. There are some episodes that are a little bit hit and miss. And you can probably go find like an essential watch list for the Clone Wars and watch through that. But some of the Clone Wars stuff is just some of the best Star Wars. Like, I love some of Rebels. Like, some of the Rebels stuff is just some of the best Star Wars out there. Jedi Knight, that I watched that again the other night. That's heartbreaking. And Twilight of the Apprentice, those 2 episodes are just absolutely amazing. Rebels is a fantastic story, but Clone Wars has got some absolute gold in it. Pie Strikes Back with the 40th. They're the same figure and beautiful. That's the ones. Hot Toys 1/4, which is nice. 1/4. That's getting big. That's getting big and pricey. It's got the Bandai model kit one with the older Anakin head. Nice. That's cool. I did have the old SH Figure Arts Vader with the Anakin head. The Anakin head's pretty good, but the figure was a bit crusty. I did get the newest Vader Figure Arts, but you know, again, that's one where the Black Series Empire Strikes Back one just blows it out of the water. Yeah, garage sorted straight after this stream. It's a no-brainer. It is, but it's like, it's literally like rusty panels. Like the panels have just been completely out in the weather. They're rusty. We've just painted it. The concrete is all broken in there. It's crap. Like, so I need to excavate the whole thing. It's almost going to get to the point where it's like, just build a new one. Just come knock it down and build a new one. So, and that's probably a good $15,000 job. Anyone else want a 6-inch hammerhead or 3.75 inch for that matter? Sign me up, man. Absolutely. Hammerhead is awesome. I'd like to see Roron Korob, the Jedi from the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars. Get him a 6-inch figure. That would be cool. Are you going to buy something on May the 4th? Have you thought anything on Star Wars Legion? No, I haven't. Buying something on May the 4th, it's always a possibility. Like I said before, it is my wedding anniversary as well. So I should probably buy my wife something before I buy myself something. It's just, you know, happy wife, happy life. So, but yeah, I haven't touched Star Wars Legion. That's just, you know, the sort of board games and stuff like that are just completely out of my league. And Star Wars comics, Vader #1, Volume 1, and Skywalker Strikes Volume 1. I'm planning to collect Star Wars comics. There's some great stories out there. Some of the Vader stuff out there is probably the best. Dr. Aphra is fantastic. If you get onto the Dr. Aphra stuff, that's great. I actually really enjoyed the Poe Dameron series. That was a great run. Just sort of looking at them now. Yeah, the Darth Vader stuff. There was the one that was set, Dark Lord of the Sith. There was four volumes of that one. And that's sort of set right after Revenge of the Sith. That was a cool series as well. You did, but the wallets were crying in agony. Remember that I ordered the SH Figure Staff. I was so excited to get him. I didn't know how to buy the knockoff one. Ah, damn. I've seen a couple of them. A couple of the knockoffs don't look bad. A couple of them just look terrible. I had to buy. So my Jedi Luke from Return of the Jedi, the wrist peg broke in the hand, and I didn't really want to buy a new Luke, and they don't supply spare joints, so they're just little ball pin joints. So yeah, it's I buy it. It was, you know, they don't sell spare parts either, and you know, it wasn't going to be worth it to try and contact them and get in touch with them, and yeah, it's been a long process. So I just bought a knockoff one and replaced it with a knockoff joint. So they have their uses. So yeah, it's just a knockoff joint, but it worked. Hot toys. I just rewatched the best episode of the Clone Wars, the Mortis arc. That's a fantastic episode. Yeah, they're great. That arc, that 3-episode arc, they're brilliant. I just want that dinosaur-looking dude who got shot by Jango in Attack of the Clones. And Coleman Trebor. That's who you want. Yeah, that's a cool-looking Jedi. What time it is in your country? I hear the crickets. It is 8:30 p.m. But yeah, they're pretty loud, aren't they? They're definitely. I've got the window open because I've got the air conditioner on. It was quite a warm day today, and yeah, so I've got the air conditioner on. It's just keeping the house quite cool. You know, I thought we were starting to get into winter, but it's we've had a nice burst of warm weather the last week, and yeah, it's definitely air conditioner weather today. Wasn't super hot, but it's nice just to have a bit of cool air blowing through the house. So I've got the window open because it's evaporative, and yeah, the crickets are out there making a hell of a lot of noise. I'm a carpenter, build you a shed, but you're a long way from Newey. Yeah, I am. Cedar's a long way away. Chief Chirper, how's it going? Appreciate you coming and hang out. I can't believe that's been an hour already. Thanks for keeping me entertained. Thanks for punching all the questions and chatting with me. It's always helps the time go quicker. But yeah, it always makes for a fun live stream. I'm hoping to do one next weekend as well. We'll see. It'll be my last 2-day weekend for quite a long time. I'm starting a new job on the Monday. It's on the Monday after next week. So yeah, one more week at my current job, and then I'll be starting a new job the following Monday. So I'll be working. I'll be able to do like a stream midweek. Only one Kenobi. Morning, man. How's it going? Oh, what's your favorite 2D games? You know what? I love the old Donkey Kong not 64, Super Nintendo games. Love those games. I've been wanting to play them, and I've been looking at trying to get a hold of Donkey Kong's Tropical Freeze on the Switch. My wife's got a Switch Lite, and I'd love to play that. Time's going too quick these days. Certainly is. It just gets quicker. Just gets quicker as you get older. It's sad. Love Metal Slug. Never heard of Metal Slug. I'm not much of a gamer, to be honest. I sort of dabble a little bit here and there with games, but I'm not a big gamer at all. Really enjoyed the Peg Warmers live stream, mate. Good stuff. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know, we had a blast. It's good to sit in with a different crew. It's good to. Hopefully, we can rotate guests with the Peg Warmers and get some different folks in, because I'm probably not going to be able to join in every Saturday morning. So it's be interesting to see what happens there. But you know, I'll still be trying to roll with my weekly live streams. They may just not be at this time. I might do like a midweek one, depending on when my days off are. Wish SNK make Metal Slug 8. Yeah, I've never heard of Metal Slug. I've got no idea what that is. But like I said, I'm not a gamer at all. I hope you're doing well, Nick. Only one. Hope you're doing well. We need Bodhi Rook to complete the Rogue One crew. Absolutely. I think we're going to get re-releases of all them later this year. We'll be celebrating the 5-year anniversary of Rogue One, and I think pretty much like what they've done with the Rebels last year. You know, they got Zeb out and then re-release the rest. I think they're going to do that this year. We'll get a Bodhi Rook. They'll re-release K2. He doesn't really need an update. New Cassian will be great. Hopefully it's the Cassian that came in the 3-pack and not the Edu one. Jin should be amazing as a, you know, with good photo, real paint. Chirrut and Baze, you know, definitely worthwhile. I'll be picking up all of them, except Cody K2. I don't need another K2. But that one's fine. But yeah, I'll definitely pick up the rest of them if they are definitely worthwhile improvements, which I dare say they will be. Still in PJs. Can't believe it's almost 11 a.m. here now. Hopefully when I got a new USB mic, I'll hook up with you, but so as not to be with you now. No worries, man, at all. Not a problem. I just wanted to extend an invite to you earlier, but yeah, no, that's all good. Hopefully very, very soon we can catch up for a chat again, for a good old chin wag. What is your first Black Series figures you own? Mine, do you know? So mine was Darth Maul. When that first wave came out in 2013. You know, I like I spoke about earlier, like I wasn't going to collect Black Series. I said, no, I'm not getting these 6-inch figures. And then I think I bought it online. I can't remember. But I remember getting the Darth Maul. I thought, you know, if I'm going to get one of these 6-inch figures, it's just going to be Darth Maul. And Darth Maul came in, I opened it up, and that was it for me. That was completely it. Like there was no stopping after that. I think I went out the next day or the next week and got Luke, the X-Wing pilot Luke. Yeah, then it was Sand Trooper, and yeah, again, I can't remember the fourth figure from the first wave. It was Maul, it was Pilot Luke, it was Sand Trooper, and then seeing if anyone remembers and hits up the comments first before I work it out. The second wave was Boba Fett, it was Han Solo. It might have been R2. Was R2-D2 in the first wave? I think he was. So the second wave was Han Solo, Greedo, I'm seriously just staring at my collection, just trying to figure out which one it was. R2, yeah. I think you're right there, Jake. I think it is. I think it was R2. It's amazing how time gets away from me, doesn't it? It's, you know, looking back at 2013, 2014. Yeah, Stormtrooper came later. Yeah. PS late night last night. Can't wait for USB mic, much needed. R2. Yeah, it was definitely R2. Thanks, guys. Cow Kestis for only 500 pesos. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to do a quick little currency conversion. Currency converter. Pesos to Australian dollars. $500, you said? 500? Yes. It's about $13.50 Australian. That's really good. Really good price. Also, question, are you stoked as I to get see Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars on Disney Plus? I couldn't believe it. Absolutely, man. I love that series so much. I'm seeing everyone go and picking up the animated 3 3/4 inch figures. I put them in my video a couple of weeks ago. I'm seeing everyone pick them up now, so I just know that now that this is back out there, like available, you know, outside of the DVDs and YouTube, like there's going to be, I hope the prices don't go up on them too much, because I'd love to try and pick up a lot of those figures, just because they've always been really cheap and attainable, and they look cool. They're not the best articulation wise, but they're cool looking figures, man. Like I just want to get Asajj, I want to get Dirge, I want to get Grievous. You know, they're probably the most expensive ones, but yeah, hopefully they're not all getting snatched up by people just jumping onto this series now. But no, I'm stoked. I can't wait to kick back and rewatch it. I only watched it on YouTube like a month ago. I do have the DVDs, so it's but yeah, it's great to have it so easily accessible on Disney Plus now. I really hope they re-release Clone Commander Obi-Wan. Yeah, with a proper head sculpt, because I got a second one of the Attack of the Clones Obi-Wans and put that head on it, so it's a bit more accurate than the Episode 3 one. But my Episode 3 head was used on my Episode 3 Obi-Wan. Sorry, Jessica, I ask a lot of questions. No, don't be sorry. That's what I'm here for. That's what it says down the bottom. It says thoughts, questions, or theories. Drop them below. It keeps me talking. I haven't got a guest on, so it's it's up to you guys to keep me talking. I could do my best to talk anyway, but yeah, I appreciate it. Just ordered Commander Bly and Commander Gree from Bulletproof Villa. Nice. Bly and Gree are both sick. They're great. Bly is badass. Yeah, I just saw that Bly went back up there at Bulletproof. Yeah, it's great that some of these clones are coming back out again for everyone that missed them the first time. I still remember finding a New Hope Han and thinking it looked amazing. Now I think he looks like he smoked 3 joints. Definitely needs an upgrade. Yeah, or another joint perhaps. Maybe you need to smoke 3 joints so he looks better again. No, they definitely need to update those big 3 from A New Hope. Luke, Han, Leia, they're desperately in need. Apparently Leia's on the way in the next archive wave, so we'll see. That's apparently the big rumor there, is that the A New Hope Leia is getting an upgrade. I think the sculpt's there. I think the sculpt's there, but yeah, I think Han needs a new figure, better joints, better parts, all of that sort of thing. You just make him good, and yeah, Luke could definitely do with an upgrade too. What is it, Imperial credits? We don't do Imperial credits here. I friggin' love that series, the definitive bridge in my headcanon between 2 and 3. I love that there's so much of it now that just fits in. You can fit a lot of that in side by side with Filoni's Clone Wars as well, particularly with that season 7, like with the Order 66 stuff, like the pre-Order 66 stuff, when they talked about, they're basically like, when Obi-Wan and Anakin were saying to Ahsoka, we've got to go and save the Chancellor, with and Shaak T's been sent to protect him, and you can then go and watch the Tartakovsky Clone Wars and sort of see that whole thing unfolding, and you can still sort of see where Anakin Obi-Wan, where you leave them off in Filoni's Clone Wars and you follow Ahsoka, but then you can jump back into Tartakovsky's Clone Wars and show Anakin and Obi-Wan going and jumping into their starfighters right at the very end, pre-Revenge of the Sith. So there's so much of that can just be interwoven beautifully. And just some of those moments, like Anakin fighting Asajj Ventress on Yavin 4, that shit just blows me away every time. I love that so much. I'd love to see that brought into canon, because that's amazing. Crossing my fingers for Revenge of the Sith line in the new packaging. Surely it's got to be on the way. I remember I'm riding bicycle at 2 a.m. I'm going home and there's 3 dogs chasing me, and I say to myself, hit the hyperdrive. Punch it, Chewie. Good Woodeye impersonation. You and Obi only one need to do a bit together. We should. Someone wants to script it up. We'll do some voices. I'm not as talented as him by a long stretch, but I can do a little bit of voice stuff. But only one's the man for the impersonations there. Hey Clayton, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I might wrap this up very, very shortly. I didn't realize that hour and a quarter just went by so quick. Do a Grand Moff Tarkin impression. I'm not very good on cue. I sound great when I'm in the car, like when I'm driving to work and I'm singing along and I'm doing impressions, but love that duel on Yavin 4 too, man. Oh my god, right up there, favorite of all time. It's it's the lightsabers, just sort of being held in silence and the rain starting to like spatter on the blades, and it's like the pop and sizzle on the blades. I could watch that. Just someone just needs to hold that scene of like Asajj Ventress holding their lightsabers and just have it on repeat. 1 hour, like it's a YouTube video, right? Like 10 hours of Rain hitting Asajj Ventress's lightsabers. Like, someone's got to do it. I might do it. I'm a smoker, so I do a good Palpatine. I'm an ex-smoker, so I've got some of those sort of vocal traits that the ciggies leave behind. There's no getting rid of some of those things that the old smoker's cough give you. You can't get rid of that. How are you liking the new Black Series Episode 1 retro card backs? I think they're cool, man. I think they're great. Not available down here, but I did get the Qui-Gon. I paid too much for it, but yeah, I've got the Obi-Wan and Anakin up there from Celebration, and they're great. I want to get another Qui-Gon just to finish the trio. Have you read any High Republic comics? I haven't yet. No, I'll wait till the trade paperbacks come out. I'm up to date with the books, but yeah, when the trades come out, I'll start picking them up. Hey, Nathan. Says, hey, Jesse, kind of hoping that Dirge gets a Black Series treatment. That Clone Wars panel of him with his boot on Kenobi's head in the mud is etched in badassdom for eternity. Yeah, that's so good. Dirge is great. Dirge is so cool. What's your favorite Star Wars movie in your opinion? Well, I said this morning on when I was on the Peg Warmers, I said it was Empire Strikes Back, but I think it's the best movie. I think Empire Strikes Back is the best movie. I think Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars movie, and closely followed by, I think, Last Jedi is my second favorite movie. Damn, I'm late. Hey, Sci-Fi, how's it going? And yeah, I can do Hutts, Dark Lords, and Tusken Raiders. Nice. Should do a bit of a chain video thing around YouTube, doing some Star Wars impressions. I've been talking for way too long, so my voice isn't quite up to doing any at the moment. But I have dabbled. I've done a little bit of I can do an okay Zeb voice, but Zeb's almost got a slight British twang, bit of Australian in there as well. Like there's a bit of yeah, Zeb's got a cool accent, and yeah, Steve Bloom does that great. Bad habit, I know. Need to give the ciggies away. Easier said than done, man. I know. I've been there. It's the prices these days. I don't know how anyone can afford to have them. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. Revenge of the Sith is good. That's just a great movie. I want to watch it right now. While I've got a few people here, I just want to throw out an idea. I've mentioned it before. I'd love to do a live sort of Disney Plus watch along for a Star Wars movie. I'd love to do a live on YouTube watch along. So, set up a computer in front of the TV. I haven't worked out how Disney Plus does that sort of group watch feature that they have, but you can do a group watch. I don't know how it works, but I'd love to work it out. So, I can get a group of people here on a live stream with me, and we could just watch a movie together, like just one Saturday night or something, whenever it's round a good time for everyone. I'd love to just sort of kick back and, we don't have to have the sound on or anything, just watch it with subtitles, but just kick back and watch a Star Wars movie from different corners of the world with a group of folks, and hopefully get a bunch of people in the chat too. I was thinking starting off with Phantom Menace, but maybe start off with A New Hope. Like, it's a good all-rounder. I would love to do that. It's an idea that's been kicking around. I've had it for a little while now, but I think it's almost time to put it into action. Once I've started my new job, I'll hopefully work out what my schedule is going to be like, and then then I can hopefully try and organize a group of people to jump on a live stream and just kick back and watch a Star Wars movie together for a couple of hours and just chat about it as we're watching. I think that would be lot of fun. I really do. But that would be awesome. If anyone would be interested in jumping in the chat and hanging out and watching Star Wars, we'll be we could try and tee it up so we can organize, get people in the chat to sync up their screens as well at the same time. So we do like a 3, 2, 1 punch it. We all press play. If the Disney stream's all working at the same time, we can get, within a few seconds of each other. I think that would be awesome. If I think it'd just be good fun. Have a group of people watching the same movie around the world. I think that would be fantastic. Steve Bloom's such a talented voice actor, especially Spike Spiegel. He does so many great voices. Just sparked one up in my beer cellar. I don't smoke in my apartment, though. It's all right. You're in the right spot. The beer cellar's not a bad spot for it. I'll be up for a watch long if the time suits me. Awesome. That'll be cool. Awesome idea. Do a reaction of the chosen one. Anakin Skywalker contribute. This video will make you cry. I'll have to look that one up. Don't think I've seen that. Don't know how it's done, but I'm up for it. I have Disney Plus. Oh man, I'll count you in. I'll keep you posted as well. So yeah, I'd love to plan that and get a bunch of people in the chat and pump it up online and get it going through social media and stuff, and hopefully spread the good word and get a bunch of people to tune in and watch a movie together. Oh, I think that would be just, there's nothing better than just hanging out and watching a Star Wars movie with fellow Star Wars fans. Don't get to do it very often, and being the state of the world, it's not so bad here in Australia at the moment. We've done pretty well, but give the opportunity to a bunch of people to hang out. And being that we didn't have Celebration last year, we don't have Celebration this year. It'd be a good chance to just to hang out, and if we're loving it and having a great time, maybe go and watch another one afterwards. Like just go through them and have a 3-movie marathon, watch the original trilogy or something. That could be a very long time on a live stream, but it could be a lot of fun too. So I don't know. I'll be interested. I'll sound out a few more folks in the YouTube community that might be interested, and try and piece something together. But I might start wrapping it up now, guys. But I've got some videos coming up next week. Got some plans for a couple of videos I'm going to record this weekend and get them out over Easter weekend. No real reviews. I do want to start reviewing my Hot Toys. I think I've got a couple of them now. I'd like to start reviewing my Hot Toys. It's not something I'll be able to keep up with because I can't keep up with them. But I want to review some Hot Toys. I want to sort of was watching Only One Kenobi. Watching Nick's video, he got another one of the skiffs. Sort of made me realize that it's been a while since I've did a little video of my barge setup, which is sitting right behind my computer here. So I thought I'd share that as well. It's been a little while. I do really need to get a Sarlacc. I really need to get a Sarlacc pit to sit in the middle. I wanted to share my setup of that. It's been a little while, so I'm going to do that over the weekend. And I should have a review of Crosshair next week. And hopefully that Boba Fett 6-inch deluxe will come out as well. So plenty of content to come. And I've always got work cut out for me. It's not work, it's fun, but it's good. Punch it, Chewie. It's impressive that Kanan Jarrus lasted so long fighting Vader and then Cal Kestis. Yeah, I think Vader's toying with him, though, to be honest. I don't think Vader could have wiped them out so quick. Yes, Hot Toys reviews. I've got a few. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. I really appreciate it. Always appreciate everyone's support. It's the reason I keep going. Enjoy chatting with you. You too. Have a great day, mate. Keep up the good work. You deserve more subs. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless you. Right back at you, my friend. Really appreciate you coming on and having a chat. All right, gang, you've been awesome. Everyone in the chat, you've been absolutely fantastic tonight. I've had an absolute blast. I hope you all have a fantastic Easter weekend if you celebrate Easter. If not, I hope you have a great weekend anyway. But yeah, stay tuned, and I'll be back very soon. Just like last couple of comments here. So far getting in. Got a Sarlacc. It's pretty cool. Still waiting for my Bad Batch and Bo-Katan. Great stream. Thanks, David. Thanks again, mate. I really appreciate it. Thanks again, everyone. We'll catch you next time. See you later.